Hi, my name is Danny McKinley, and I am here at Zia Comics in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And today, I'm going to teach you how to play the new game from Steve Jackson Games, Ghosts Love Candy. It'll be released soon, and we've already played it, and it's awesome. Take a look. So in Ghosts Love Candy, players will be taking on ghosts that are going to be haunting kids throughout Halloween. Now, of course, we all know ghosts love candy, so in order to get the candy, they have to haunt these kids and steal it from them. But be careful, you don't want to scare them away from trick-or-treating, because then, of course, those kids are going to stop getting candy, and those will be worth negative points for you at the end of the game. So in this game, players are going to start by picking one of the 6 ghosts. We have Sparkle, Toppington, Buster, Ruby, Joy, and McSpooky. Players will pick one of these ghosts, but they all have the same deck of cards. They have the numbers 1 through 9. There might be a little bit more setup depending on the number of players, but I have it set up here with 6 kids in the neighborhood. They will also be dealt a random love card, which has all of the different kinds of candies listed for them, and it tells them how many points each candy is going to be worth for them at the end of the game. In this example, they would keep it secret, but this player loves gummies, and that's worth 5 points, whereas candy corn is worth 0. And all the other candies are listed below. Players will keep that secret throughout the game, but then that will help influence which kids they are going to haunt. All players will take their cards into their hand, their numbers 1 through 9, and then play a card face down in front of them. Once all players have done that, they are going to simultaneously reveal those cards. Going in numerical order, players with the highest number will go first. They will take their ghosts and place it on any kid in the neighborhood. Let's say Buster places his 9 on Vampire. Well, the Vampire will have an ability. Throughout the game there are 2 kinds of abilities. Vampire has a blue ability, which happens immediately once you haunt him. Whereas Mummy and other characters, like Zombie, will have a yellow ability, which takes place either throughout the game or at the end of the game for points. In this example, give 1 candy from your stash to the last player who haunted the vampire before you. So this will be giving benefits to players who haunt after them. After they've haunted a kid, they will take all candies that are associated with them. You'll notice that in the starting game, every character will have 1 candy, but in this example I wanted to show that some kids might get more candies. So Buster would take the gummy. Remember, this was his favorite. So he will place that next to him, and then he will check the scare level. If the total number of ghosts, the scare level meets or exceeds that number, he is scared. And the player who played the most recent card on there will get this card as negative 2 points at the end of the game. If that happens, then all candies and ghosts are discarded and a new kid comes to the neighborhood. This follows over a series of rounds. Each round you will add 1 candy to each of the remaining kids, and if the kid was not scared and there were ghosts or haunting them, like in the night has only an 8, then he would stay in between rounds as players add on to the cards for their abilities. That's the whole premise of the game. It is played over 8 rounds, and each round more candies are dealt out and more cards are played. At the end of the game, players will total their number of candies minus 2 points for any kids that they have scared. And that's the game. As you can see, it's incredibly easy to pick up, and the player with the most points at the end of the game will win. So that's Ghosts Love Candy. As you can see, Ghosts Love Candy is incredibly easy to pick up, takes very short amount of time, but there's so much fun packed into this game. So if you'd like to come check it out, come by Zia Comics in Las Cruces, New Mexico, where we'll be happy to show you how to play it.